welcome to another episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. You know, it's late on a Sunday night. There was nothing else to do, so I went to the supermarket, got my weekly shopping out of the way, but I knew I wasn't going to be going to bed anytime soon, so thought, why not do a beer review? Yeah, I know I'm trying to cut down to like once a week, but Sunday nights, it's just, there's nothing on TV, there's nothing to do. I woke up at 9, so I'm not tired, so why not? And we're doing Budweiser. Hey, it matches my shirt perfectly. But I got a bunch of these shirts at Macy's last week. They're only $20. I don't really need to give Bud that much of an explanation. I mean, it's the most popular beer in the world. And I even have a Budweiser US Navy pint glass. Although this is Navy College in Annapolis, Maryland, not the military Navy. I haven't had regular Budweiser in a long, long time. I did Bud Light about, what was that, a month ago? Well, there you go. Huge head. But, you know, I'm pouring it from a can. It's hard to get it good. Well, super light in color. Look at that. It's like, that is so clear. Look at all the carbonation sticking to the bottom of the glass. Huge layer of head. That's all. It's white and fizzy. If I just blew on this, it would probably fly right off. I don't even need to hold it up to the light. It is so clear. In fact, it's almost kind of cool in a way. Man, it's got such a generic beer grain smell. I'd like, as soon as I poured it, without even, you know, like a craft beer, you usually kind of have to like really inhale it. But this just like, it doesn't smell bad. Like a lot of beers are skunky. Like even Newcastle Brown Ale can have like a skunky scent, or Stella Artois. Pretty much any beer in a clear glass bottle. But this is in a can, and they bottle it in a brown bottle, so that's smart. But I haven't had Budweiser. I can't even remember when. I mean, it's just one of those beers you just kind of drink when you drink it. You know, you don't really pay attention. So, for the record, here we go. You know what's interesting is that on the initial taste, it's actually quite good. But then as you finish it, and you get the aftertaste, it's like real like bitter and like so grainy. It has kind of like a acidic taste almost. Rice is used in brewing of this beer. And that's pretty much all it tastes like. You can like, it tastes like Rice Krispies, the beer. Choices hops, rice, and best barley malt. Right there. Sorry. So, I mean, it's a beer that tastes like beer. Actually, it's a beer that tastes like rice. It's got a real dry taste to it. It's kind of almost oily too. You know, at least Bud Light like was finished pretty clean. Kind of reminds me of Rolling Rock. Rolling Rock had like kind of that oily composition to it. Same thing with Budweiser. Well, I gotta give it up. I mean, beer's easy to drink, but it's so highly carbonated. I mean, you can hear me, I'm all gassy. So, it's really generic. But, I can't really find like a lot of flaws with it. I mean, it doesn't taste awful, but it definitely doesn't taste good, so we're looking at a C+ here. But, I will give it the benefit of the doubt. And like all other beers, I will finish this and what's left in the can, and we will come back with my final word. back, finishing up with my Budweiser. You know, the first glass was like pretty flavorful, pretty lively, and the second glass is just a tepid glass of nothing. What happened? That's like the funny thing like about Budweiser is like you have to drink it fast, and you also have to drink it cold because if it gets like remotely warm, it takes on like this kind of like green apple taste. That's a saldehyde or something like that. I don't know how to pronounce it. But anyways, I mean, Budweiser is drinkable. It doesn't taste bad. It doesn't really taste good. It has like kind of like a rice cereal taste to it. You know, and at a party or the ballpark or whatever, you know, it's fine. It's good with, you know, pizza and burgers or fast food or whatever. But there's really no reason to just kind of to just drink the beer on its own. It has to be complemented either with food or by some kind of social situation. I want to read something from a buddy of mine, Brian Carey, on ep51.com, talking about why Budweiser is so popular. Why is Budweiser the best-selling beer in the world? Is it because of superior quality? The reasons for Budweiser's high sales volume can be attributed to two things: name recognition and advertising. The phenomenon is similar to the continued success of the Democratic and Republican parties. Neither group is all that good or all that respected, but people just support them because of name recognition and constant exposure in the media. Budweiser is no different. It is not that great of a product, but extensive national advertising and familiarity have made it the world's most popular beer. So, here, Brian Carey. Totally agree. So, I'll give Budweiser I'll give it a C+. That's if it had been just a little bit better, I'd be able to recommend it. Like, you know, any kind of B- beer is kind of like a real hesitant recommendation. I prefer Budweiser America now. I mean, like, that's like craftiness and some real taste, but I mean, Budweiser is mostly water and rice, so I mean, it's very. We all know it's a pretty cheap product. It's not. There's really no craftiness to this. And what happened to the head? There's no head on it. It lasted like 3 seconds and it was gone. Yeah, it's starting to get that green apple taste. So, C+ for Budweiser. Thanks for watching. Please rate and comment on the video, and I will see you next time.
Somebody brewed it, Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Review. Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.